Is anyone thirsty? I think I am thirsty. So guess what? We're going to make some green tea. Yummy green tea with lemon for this episode of Cooking with JennyO. So you can get your green tea from any grocery store that you might favor. So I got mine from, well, you know where I got mine from. So let's take out maybe some green tea packets. We'll do about 2 of them this time. Put that to the side. We have our pitcher. And what we're going to do is first we're going to go ahead and pour some water into our pitcher. Now, I am a big green tea drinker, so I'm probably going to fill this to probably like right here, you know, because I drink it throughout the week. So, and this is some filtered water. You can get gallons of these from any grocery store as well. Normally the big popular grocery stores. So, let's lift that up. That's heavy. Yeah. Pour all that. Pour a good amount of that water in there. We're not going to heat this green tea up. If you're wondering, okay, why is she pouring water inside of this instead of in a skillet, in a pan? It's because, well, the weather is a bit warmer, so why not just have green tea that I can just already have ready made and cold. This is cold green tea. So we're opening the pack up. It's pretty simple to make it like this. I also like hot green tea or just hot tea in general. But cold green tea is best for spring and summer weather, especially when it's too hot and you want a cool drink to have. Get that like that. And we're going to hang that right there. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have this sit like this for maybe a few hours or maybe a day. It depends. I might just keep it in the refrigerator. The tea is going to steep downward into the water and it's going to mix into the water. And by the time you wake up in the morning or in a few hours, maybe 7 hours, it depends, your water is going to turn a darker color, maybe like a green color. And that is your green tea. So voila, you will have your green tea without having to boil it. So now we're going to get our lemons, fresh lemon. I always wash the outside of my lemons before cutting them. And you might wonder why. And that is because, as we know, this is not in any type of wrapping. So other people have probably touched this lemon inside the grocery store. And I wonder where this lemon even came from. Maybe it came from a different country. Maybe it came from someplace else. Imagine how many people have touched this lemon by the time you touch it. So yeah, clean off the bacteria, because also when you're cutting it, you want to make sure when you're cutting it, you're not cutting the bacteria inside of the lemon. So yeah, we're going to cut this now. See that? Look how beautiful that looks. And I will probably peel it a little bit. I'm using my nails to go against the edging part. Oh, that smells good. Look at that. Peel it off. Look at that. Beautiful, right? And then guess what I do? Well, I take this part off too. And I plop it inside. Plop. And I do that for the rest of the lemons. Lemon slices. You know what's so strange? I've noticed that a lot of the foods that I get, when it's like fresh foods and like produce and stuff, especially like strawberry. Well, strawberries, they already have seeds on them on the outside. But lemons, oranges, grapes, they don't seem to have any seeds anymore. And I'm like, where are the seeds? The seeds are very, very important. So if there are no seeds, then it means it's not organic. However, oh look, I found one seed. We might plant that and see if we can grow a little lemon tree with it. Yeah, I think we're gonna plant that one. There we go. Another lemon. And I do use sugar. I do use sugar when I make my lemon tea or any of my teas. Wipe my fingers off. We have our sugar right here. Oh, we're not going to use a whole lot of sugar, people. We do not need to use a whole lot of sugar. Although I do like my stuff sweet, I don't want it to be overly sweet to where I'm ingesting way too much sugar for one day. No. So we're going to use about, since we have so much water, we're going to use maybe 3 scoops. Whoops. I'm a little messy. I'm a little messy when I cook sometimes, and then when I make things. Okay, we're gonna use 1 more scoop. 1 more scoop, people. 1 more scoop. 1 more scoop. That's a half scoop right there. That's a half scoop. I would have used brown sugar. Well, not the cooking brown sugar, but you know, the type of sugar that's organic. It kind of is normally brown. You can use it in making your different juices, or you know, you can put some in your water and drinks and stuff like that. But I don't have any brown sugar, so I'm using the white sugar. Okay, now we're going to stir up our sugar. Stir up our sugar. Oop! You don't want your tea bag to fall inside. I mean, it's already inside. You just don't want this part to fall inside. All right, that is nicely stirred, and I will show you the results of this delicious lemon tea, lemon green tea. And this is the result of our lemon green tea. As you can see, the color of the tea is a bit darker. I guess that's what color is that? Like a yellowish color, green. It's not. It don't look green, of course, but it's like a yellowish color. And we have our lemon at the bottom on the inside. So yeah, and it tastes delicious. I already had a sip. Make sure you try this recipe at home. And it's cold too. It's not hot tea, it's cold tea. So drink up.